What's up, guys? It's Sam. It is the end of 2018. What? That is insane. I can't believe it's been an entire year. I want to do one more Q&A before the end of the year. I asked for your questions on Twitter, on YouTube, and yes, for the 37 people that watch my YouTube story, I asked you there too. So let's just go ahead and jump into these questions. What technology product are you most looking forward to the next year? I know this is going to be cliche, and you probably didn't see this coming, but I'm going to say AirPods 2. What? Where did that come from? I've only made like 40 videos on AirPods 2. I'm just legitimately excited for this product. I love AirPods 1, and I'm looking forward to see what Apple does. We're hearing hands-free Siri functionality, possibly better audio, possibly waterproofing, but those last two features could be reserved for the Series 3 model. Anyway, I just want to see AirPods 2, at least the wireless charging case. When will iOS 13 roll out? Usually for developers, it's in June. I don't see Apple breaking from that pattern this year. There's literally no reason that they would. At least I don't think so, at least. So June of 2019 for developers, probably between the 1st and the 10th. Sometime there is usually, again, when Apple holds their Worldwide Developers Conference. But for everybody else, it's probably going to be September of 2019. Obviously, this is like the channel you guys need to be watching for iOS news. So of course, I'll update you when we hear more rumors, when we get more leaks for the update. But right now, we just know it's going to be at least bigger than iOS 13, which honestly is good enough for me. I'm excited for something big. Here's a good one. Where is the new smart battery case and AirPower? Emphasis here on AirPower. Apple's got approximately 72 hours? 80, 84? Like, they don't have very much time to say something about AirPower and the AirPods wireless charging case. In September of 2017, they were like, yeah, we confirmed these products are coming in 2018. Maybe Apple makes a statement in a few days. I think they will because they promised something and it's not here yet. I feel like it could be this Friday at like 5 p.m. That's usually when Apple makes announcements that nobody's looking forward to, like MacBook keyboard recall or iPhone recall program. They always do it towards the end of the day, so I feel like we're going to have to see it this week just because 2018 is nearly over and we still do not have this wireless charging mat. Do you think Apple will bring back Touch ID on the iPhone? They should. They could because they just recently filed for, and I think they may have gotten the patent for an iPhone with both Touch ID and Face ID authentication. So it's possible. Apple's clearly applied for it. Like, they're covering their tracks if they are working on something like this. Double authentication. I mean, that's something we really haven't seriously seen on the market yet. I mean, if Apple is serious about privacy and security, maybe to make things like purchases, maybe with Apple Pay, you would have in-screen Touch ID to do like a pre-authentication and then a Face ID scan to do a second form of authentication. It sounds cool to me. It sounds very futuristic. There's no evidence that Apple is for sure working on this, but according to this patent, they're definitely thinking about it. And I would love to see this. I think it'd be really cool. What is your New Year's resolution? I don't know. I've been trying to gain a little bit of weight, not like just like freaking eating crackers all the time and becoming like Chungus. Believe me, it sounds easy, but like for me, gaining weight is just as hard for a lot of people as losing weight. I just wanted to, like in the gym, gain like 10 pounds of muscle and just be freaking huge, but it hasn't happened yet. Also, my guitar is sitting back there and I want to keep getting better at guitar. I'm starting to look at bar chords now. They're so hard. Did you get any Christmas presents? Yes. My parents got me, actually, let me go grab it. This is what my wonderful parents got me and a couple of other shirts, which is super nice. It's an away jersey for Bayern Munich, my favorite German soccer team and the best soccer team in the world. No cap, no questions asked. I'm actually not that into German soccer. I just really like their logo and I speak a little bit German and this is just my favorite team from what I've seen. I'm also just really into fashion now. Like in the past 6 months, you've probably noticed my wardrobe starting to change a little bit. I don't know what happened, but like a light switch in my head flipped and I'm into like Yeezys, Off-White. Like I was that person who was like, paying more than $10 for a shirt is dumb. And now I'm that person who's like, it's only $300, which is really bad. It's really, really bad. I've got a little bit out of control lately, but I also really like clothes now, okay? It's just one of my hobbies. Which is better, iPhone 8 Plus or iPhone 10R? Well, if you want a home button, definitely go with the iPhone 8 Plus. If you want the best battery life, though, and the newest iPhone you can get with an edge-to-edge screen, go with the iPhone 10R. I mean, I think the iPhone 10R is objectively a better phone than the iPhone 8 Plus, but if you're more of a traditional iPhone user, you're not ready for that all-screen design, you don't need the best camera, I think you can definitely save a couple of bucks by buying the iPhone 8 Plus. So I can't really answer that for you. Like, if you want the newest of the new, the best specs, best camera, iPhone XR. If you don't, iPhone 8 Plus. Information on the 2019 iPhones. So we don't know a crazy amount yet, but what we do know is that the 2019 iPhones are going to be better than the 2018 iPhones. That's a no-brainer. But I mean better in the regard of, like, it's going to be a bigger upgrade. So iPhone 11 is what I'm coining it now. iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Max. They're going to have probably similar screens, but screens without 3D touch. We're hearing that 3D touch could go away, which I'm so sad about, guys. I'm going to cry on camera for the first time. But no, that'd be a huge mistake. Apple, please don't do that. Don't take away 3D touch. It's a good feature. You already did to the iPhone XR. I wasn't a fan. I do not want to see it on any other iPhone. Not just supposed to be getting a little bit smaller, which could be super cool. Upgraded Face ID camera system. And I feel like that's everything. 5G is not coming until 2020, so we're still going to be on 4G LTE next year with the iPhone. But yeah, we're not hearing a lot. But I mean, the Face ID upgrade is a smaller notch. That alone is going to be bigger than the iPhone XS because it got a better camera and it got a better camera. I mean, obviously the iPhone XS is good and like it's a phone I use every single day, but not the most exciting phone. When we see a dark mode on iOS, since Apple hinted in it in the camera app, that's actually my bad. Apparently that is planned functionality and that's been there since iOS 9. I did not know that, so sorry for getting y'all super excited for nothing else. But I still stand by the fact of what else I said in the video. Like 12.2, 12.3, Apple doesn't have anything big planned now, so I could see that definitely coming in one of those updates. But yeah, the thing that I made a video about in the camera app apparently wasn't a big deal, and that's on me. That's my bad. Girlfriend. Well, for now, I'll just say it's to be determined. The ball's not in my court. Is your iPad affected with the new Bendgate problem? No. So I checked my iPad and I thought I put a bit in my original iPad rant video about this, but I checked my iPad sitting somewhere off camera and it's totally fine, totally flat. I don't think that the bend problem is super widespread. I don't think it's a super big deal for the vast majority of iPad users. But the point I was trying to make in my video, and the point that I think I did successfully make, is that it is unacceptable for Apple to not replace anybody's iPad with a bend free of charge. Probabilities of a XR Mini or SE2 looking to be very unlikely. There was a sort of hidden code or hidden product inside of an Xcode build where it showed something with iPhone SE2 or XR Mini like specs, but since then, I think it was back in September or October, we haven't heard anything. So at this point, there's a report saying the iPhone SE2 is dead. I think Apple was thinking about it for a while and they just ultimately decided against it. I don't think it's coming anymore. I want it to really badly, but unfortunately, I think the iPhone SE2 is kaput. Best Apple product for 2018, I'm gonna say the Apple Watch Series 4. This is a super good product. It's got an absolutely beautiful screen on it. It goes edge to edge now. I like the ECG feature. I messed around with it. My family just passed the watch around the table at Red Lobster today when we were eating. Everybody took their ECGs. It was super random, but it's also kind of a bonding experience. I don't know, it was cool. I saw somebody's live was saved on Reddit because of the ECG feature. I think Apple's doing really cool stuff with health. So yeah, definitely best Apple product of the year for me would be the Apple Watch Series 4. Good job, Apple. Elon Musk opinion, SpaceX, Tesla, the Boring Company. Yeah, it's all super dope. Boring Company, super dope. Tesla, I want a Tesla so bad. I just cannot afford one. I thought about getting one before the end of the year, but it's just not a good financial decision right now for me to buy a Tesla. I really want one though. I promise you that will be my first car as soon as I can financially afford one. Maybe I'll buy one as a present when I graduate from college or something. I don't really know. SpaceX, also super cool. I'm actually applying for a Tesla internship this summer because I want to go out to California. I want to try it out to see if that's somewhere where I want to move when I graduate from college. And I'm applying to be a Tesla communications intern. I know it's going to be a super competitive position, but I'm optimistic. I'm working really hard on my resume. I'm going to apply pretty soon. But hey, if any of you guys have friends or uncles or grandparents, or you work at Tesla and you're trying to help somebody out here, I might know a YouTuber who's looking for an internship this summer. All right, guys, those are all my questions. I know you're watching the extremely cut down version, but I am at 53 minutes and 23 seconds on the raw file, just to give you an idea of everything I record and everything I trim down or how many takes I do. It's not, I just film a 10-minute video and I'm done. Now I'm gonna spend 2 hours editing probably, but huge thank you to all of you from the bottom of my heart for a great 2018. I'm so excited for the future. want to keep growing, want to keep doing cool things. Always looking for feedback, critical, negative, positive, whatever you guys can throw at me. So let me know. But that's all for this video. You guys rock, and I will catch you in the next one.